Well, hello guys, today we're gonna do a review and unboxing of this new CPU cooler, which is the Raijintek Aidos, which is an air cooler from the Raijintek brand. The Raijintek brand is a brand that is based on Germany, the design is made on Germany, and it is built in Taiwan, if I'm not mistaken, the CPU coolers. Exactly, it's designed in Germany and made in China. So we're gonna see what this CPU cooler has to offer and its cooling performance. So on the front side we have a picture of this Aidos, which is a 92mm air cooler, which is meant for smaller cases where space is a constraint. You can see that it uses direct heat pipe transfer. The heat pipes go directly to the base. On the side we see that we have a non-copper base design, CPU direct contact like we said, some incredible performance for the price, and easy installation and user friendly. On the back side we got some more pics of the Aidos, and on this side we have the specifications like the weight of only 325 grams, a fan that can produce from either 22.1 to 48.6 CFM, and with a maximum noise level of 28.87 dB. So the most important thing about this cooler is that it is also compatible with all Intel sockets from LGA 775 and from AMD all the way from FM2 Plus to AM3 Plus. It's not compatible with the new Ryzen platform, but I'm sure that Raijintek has coolers that are compatible. So let's open it up. It's easy, you just pull this tab and see what's inside. We got lots of accessories on top, and the cooler is gonna pull it in here. So as you see, the fan is a 92mm fan with a red on the sides and white in the middle on the blades of the fan. So these are the packaging contents. We have a manual, the accessories, and the cooler itself. Here you can see the cooler, which is nicely built with a Raijintek logo on top. The back plates for the different sockets, the manual, all of the installation, and the fan. So up next we're gonna show you installing the Aidos in a system with a 3570K, and we're gonna test it on that platform. So see you in a bit. What we can see here is the backplate that is really easy to install. You got the plastic part where you put the long threaded screws, and on the other side you got the plastic nuts in order to fasten the back plates. But this isn't a method that it's really sturdy, so I'd like to see something more like the Noctua method. So the next part is basically just put these metal plates on top of the screws. And after that you got these little metal nuts that you use to tighten both parts of the metal plate. Just be sure to tighten them up evenly, because you want the metal plates to be completely vertical and parallel to each other in order to fix the CPU in the best way. So just be sure, because you see that there is some leeway for it not to work as intended. Now we're going for the last part. You pretty much, after installing the bars, you just apply thermal paste, put the Aidos on top of it, shake it a bit to make sure that the thermal paste is spreaded, put the screw on the left side, and then remember to be alternating through the left and the right side in order to evenly apply pressure, in order to spread the thermal paste even better. You need to remember that the thermal paste needs to be in contact with the copper heat pipes in order to achieve the best thermal performance. Once you check that it's tight enough, just keep screwing each left and right alternately to make sure you get the best contact. So we're still checking if it is well done on the right side and on the left, and we're finally finishing this installation. So up next we're gonna put the fan on. So now we're doing the fans. As you can see, we got these little rubber grommets that will install the fan onto the heatsink. So basically, you see, you just pull it through the fan clip, and these little fan things will these little rubber things will be hooked onto the heatsink, as you will see up next. It's really easy to install. Just make sure that you put these pointy things on the side that you want to be attached to the cooler. Here you have a closer look. So in case you want to see how the fan clips are used, here on a closer look you see that you put the rubber grommet things inside holes that the cooler has specific. You install the 4 rubber, and you have 4 slots on top and on the bottom of the fan. So this is the noise of the Raijintek Aidos at 100% fan speed, which, as you can see, is a bit noisy, but it clearly warrants this kind of noise because it has a really nice performance for its size. But if you go to speed fan or any other similar program, you can turn the fan to about 70% and it becomes absolutely noiseless, and you get just a tiny bit less performance while being a lot more silent. So some of you might enjoy that instead. This is 70% fan speed. As you can see, it's a lot quieter. 70%, and now 50%. 50% is absolutely the sweet spot, but it has less cooling performance. I would advise to use 50% only if you're running a stock CPU and you want the least amount of noise possible. The temperatures are also really good, as you will see in the graphs up next. Watching the lists of this cooler's performance in stock, we might think that the Aidos is a bad cooler because it is the one with the worst temperatures, but we have to remember that the Aidos costs only about 20 euros. All other coolers on this list cost 50 euros or more, which means that the little Aidos really performs well. As you can see, on an overclocked scenario, the Aidos is clearly not built for such an area, because it starts to throttle our CPU in comparison to other. You can also see that on the noise levels, we got 40 dBs for the Aidos at maximum speeds, while at 50% we got 29 dBs. Overall, we can conclude that the Aidos is a perfect little cooler for those of you that want to replace the stock cooler and want like maybe a tiny little bit of overclock while undervolting. But the main reason to buy the Aidos is if you want something that performs better than a stock cooler with lower noise levels. It certainly has got a recommendation for coolers that cost about 20 euros. If you have any questions about the Aidos, please let us know, and we will try to answer them in the comment section down below. See you in the next video, guys.